Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This story is sponsored by Belfour.
Well, thanks again for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. Today I am in studio and I'm joined by Shannon. Shannon, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. It's always fun to get to talk about Belfour property restoration.
Yes. We've been working with Belfour, golly, before they became Belfour when it was FSA full steam ahead. So really, really happy to be here and excited to talk about all the things they do for the community in our area.
Well, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
What is your relationship with Belfour like?
Yeah, well, so I work for the Myrtle Beach Area Chamber of Commerce, so of course I'm out and about in the community all the time. I oversee our business development services for our community as a whole for the chamber. So I'm doing a lot within the area when it's working with our law enforcement, so our fire department, our police station, several different events throughout the area. I also oversee our ambassador program, which we have 32 individuals that are business owners and leaders here in our community. And Belfour is always ones, they are always willing to help and assist whenever we're in need of anything, whether it be sponsoring a breakfast, sponsoring a dinner, hosting an event, or just, coming and talk about all the many services that they provide. As well as, I even got a phone call the other day from our police station. Shannon, it's on a Sunday too. So yes, on a Sunday I get those calls. Can you send us somebody? All of our files are actually getting destroyed right now. And at the police station, as we know, we don't need those the files to actually get destroyed. So Belfour was there, honestly, within a 45-minute time frame on a Sunday, ready to help and assist where needed. They were able to clear out everything very quickly and had everything up and running within less than a week time frame, which that's amazing, especially when it comes to community service like that. So really, Belfour it's a small business, even though it's an international business, but they are still the company that everybody knows the different men and women that work there, but they're always willing to assist whenever needed.
What is the community response like?
Yeah, so Belfour, they are first to jump up and help and assist, whether, like I said, they're sponsoring something or if they're just coming out, they're popping popcorn at some of our different events or handing out koozies, pins. They have some really good pins too. But they're always willing to be out there in the community and really just be able to help, whether the business is small or the homeowner is small, something extremely big, they're always willing to lend a hand. A lot of their upper management is very big in the community. Most of them have actually been in the Myrtle Beach area for almost all their lives, if not all their life. So they are, a strong knit when it comes to really helping the Grand Strand area, as well as, honestly, the whole state as the Belfour, but they are an international company, which you would have never known that just because of the fact that they are that mom and pop type place that are always willing to, they know your name, you may have kids or a dog, so they're always willing.
Well, not to mention, they do a fantastic job too.
They do a fantastic job. Yeah, so, I know that they work at a lot of, even the hotels, the restaurants, attractions, but I personally know a lot of different individuals that have used them within their household, and they're great. The guys that come in, they actually have manners, yes ma'am and no ma'am. So when the guys that are out in the field, when they're coming in, whether it be your home or your business, they are definitely treating it like their own home, using those booties to cover up their shoes so they're not tracking in anything. And us as the homeowner, we don't have to worry about vacuuming up after them or anything like that, which is a big deal. But yeah, no, they have a great group of individuals. I want to say that the Belfour here maybe has less than 50 employees, but all of those employees, they're always just extremely nice. That's huge. But I will say, when it comes to the community support, they're always willing, whether it's a sponsorship monetarily, or if they're just there just to lend a hand, which is huge because, some people are just willing to write a check and move on to the next. One of the things that they do is they really encourage their staff to actually get involved, volunteer, come out to events.
This story is sponsored by Belfour.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
This segment is brought to you by Barefoot Landing.
Well, it is a beautiful day here at Barefoot Landing. I'm joined by Megan and Kim. How are you guys doing?
Great.
Excellent.
All right, we're talking about a really exciting event that's coming up here at Barefoot Landing, Oktoberfest. Kim, tell me all about this event. This is so exciting.
Well, Oktoberfest will be held October 7th right here in this area from noon to 8 p.m. And what you can do is you purchase a wristband that looks just like this. They will be sold by the Humane Society of North Myrtle Beach. This whole event, the wristband proceeds will all go to the Humane Society of North Myrtle Beach. So you'll get a wristband and a cool little beer stein that changes color when you put liquid in it. Whatever that liquid is up to you. And then we will have food and drink specials at the restaurants, some of the other eateries, and also some of our retailers will have some discounts for wristband holders that day. The wristband is $10. And we're also going to have some music here on the Pepsi stage. We're going to have a couple of vendors. The Humane Society will be here. Hopefully they'll have some of their dogs with them that day. Patsy and Wrigley will be out here that day as well as part of Patsy's Pet Patrol, which Barefoot Landing is a proud sponsor of. And we're going to have an Every Dog is a Wiener Dog contest. That's at 3 o'clock. So dress up your dog, bring them on out and enter the contest, and we'll have some prizes. It's going to be a fun day all around.
Love it. And I feel awful because I didn't even mention our esteemed guest here is Darla. Miss Darla. Megan, tell me all about Darla.
So Darla is about 7 years old. She is a hound doggy. She is super, super sweet, very friendly. As you can see, anytime someone walks by, she just wants to make friends with them. She does have cancer, but she is not letting that get her down at all. She is spunky, full of life, so she is just gonna go back to the shelter and amp up the rest of the dogs to get excited for Oktoberfest.
Love it. This is a great event, obviously for a great cause. So where can people get their tickets?
Well, they can purchase their tickets online, either by going to bflanding.com, hsnmb.org, or you can purchase them the day of the event from 12 to 6. And there will be a big Humane Society tent. You won't be able to miss it in that general area. And that's where you're going to buy your wristbands and get your little beer stein and a list of all the participating merchants and go out and have a good day.
Well, today I am at Coastal Comics with the owner, Drew Johnson. How are you?
Good, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. We got so much to talk about. I mean, let's get to the elephant in the room here. You're a comic guy.
A little bit, you might say that. I started collecting when I was about 8. Did it my whole life, and it's kind of spiraled into having my own store the last 10 years.
And you have pretty much a little something for everyone.
Yeah, we've got old stuff, new stuff, action figures, posters, little gaming, you name it, we probably got it. If not, I'll get it for you.
I love that. So you actually brought some examples of some pretty rare comics that you have as well.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring a few things to show that you don't walk into a store and see on a daily basis, so I thought that might be a treat for everyone.
So walk me through, we were talking about this earlier, that these are in cases because they've been graded?
Yeah, that's the big trend in comics the last few years, getting your more valuable or more rare comics graded. It helps a lot of things, it helps preserve the comics. You and a potential buyer know exactly what you have in the comic as far as the grade and condition. Just helps everybody all the way around, and they look really cool in the case.
They do, of course. But what constitutes something being graded well? Is it the condition? Is it how old it is?
It's all about condition. Most collectibles, whether it be toys, video games, a lot of those are now being graded as well. It's about condition. So it used to be having the particular comic was, oh, I have the comic. Now it's having the comic in the perfect grade or a very high grade. This is an example of first appearance of Captain America in Marvel Comics, signed by Stan Lee. This one is from 1964. It's graded 7.0, which is pretty high for a book that's pushing 60, 70 years old. So that's why you get them graded, because not only do they look nice, they display well, and they will no longer deteriorate.
And you were saying the new comics come out on Wednesdays?
Every Wednesday's new release day, so that's probably our busiest day. People want to see what's out that week. There's always a new first appearance. There's always a hot comic everybody's looking for.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Welcome back to Living Local Carolina. Now, I know a lot of our viewers have had the chance to try Plexiderm skincare to get rid of their under eye bags and wrinkles, but for those of you who have not taken the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge yet, today I have Amy back in the studio to talk about Plexiderm. Amy, how are you doing?
Good morning. Yes, we created that 10-minute challenge because Plexiderm has been an extremely visible product. It's everywhere. And so many people would ask, is this going to work for me? Are my under eye bags too pronounced? Are my wrinkles too deep? Can this really give me the visible effect I'm looking for? So we created the 10-minute challenge with the 6 pre-portioned trial pack. It gets it home for such a great value and free shipping so that you can try Plexiderm for yourself.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, is that really me?
Okay, now we're going to see some before and after photos to watch the magic happen in real time.
Yeah, including Georgine, who you're seeing right now. Everyone would say, is this going to work for me? How does this work? And as you can see, Plexiderm goes right to work once you apply it to clean and dry skin. So if you're new to Plexiderm, what it is, it's a serum and it dries completely and invisibly into your skin. It eliminates for the day those signs of aging. So under eye bags, crow's feet, 11 lines, deep forehead lines, nose to mouth lines. You wait 10 minutes and you enjoy up to 10 hours of visible, noticeable results like we're seeing here.
Okay, so not only do I love that Plexiderm works in just 10 minutes, but you also don't have to go to a doctor.
This is in the comfort and safety of your own home by your own hands. And again, yes, so you take Plexiderm right out of the box. No waiting for results, guys. No using every day for 4 to 6 weeks, and maybe you'll see a visible improvement. Plexiderm is instant gratification. Again, it lasts up to 10 hours, and you just apply small amounts. It lifts, it tightens, it eliminates the appearance dramatically of those signs of aging like you're seeing on our models.
So another great thing about Plexiderm is that guys love it too. And in these before and after pictures, you're only using one product, right?
Yes, that's important to note because it's a serum and it dries quickly and invisibly into the skin. Any skin tone, any skin texture, any skin type can use Plexiderm, and men love it too because it's their boost for the day and it's something that they can't, they're not advertising that they have on. Men don't like to wear a lot of product on their face. They don't like a lot of fuss. Not unlike us women, right? And so this is a great product for men and women.
And you guys were actually able to prove how well Plexiderm works by doing some clinical trials, right? Tell me more about these.
There have been clinical trials on Plexiderm, not only for its efficacy, but for how long those results last. And that's why we can say Plexiderm will last up to 10 hours.
Wow, 10 hours is a long time. And you just wash it off at the end of the day?
Yes, it's a temporary product, but it's instant, right? Again, no waiting for those results. Once you put Plexiderm on those treated areas, your under eye bags, your forehead lines, around your eyes, your mouth, you wait 10 minutes and then you enjoy those results all day long.
Wow, is that really me?
It's a facelift in a jar.
Now, I know we have some viewers out there that are probably frustrated trying a million different creams and products. So if you want to try a product that actually works, we're giving you the chance to do a $14.95 trial plus free shipping. So if you want to try Plexiderm and take that 10-minute challenge, all you have to do is call the number on your screen or go to plexidermtrial.com.
This story is sponsored by Plexiderm. Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.